And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms. Okay, we've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today, so let's go ahead and start talking about those things. First is Thursday, May the 21st. We still do not have a resolution in the U.S.-Iran conflict. We also are hopefully getting near one. That would be kind of neat. But if not, then that's fine too. You know, it's we just as traders we watch what we are looking at and try to stay as emotionally detached from it as possible. As far from our trading, and that helps us typically become better traders. This is backed up by the book The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas. I highly recommend that book. If you have not gotten it already, I've read it several times, and occasionally I need to reread it again to make sure I can keep my emotions out of the trading, my trading. But at any rate, let's go ahead and get into, since we're talking about putting money at risk, let's talk about those risks because you need to know about them. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. And with that, on that note, I also want to point out that I have held NFA registration in the past, but that was about 25 years ago. And also, if you hear me talk about possible entry or exit points, keep in mind those are merely my opinions and does not constitute trading advice. I do not give trading advice, but if you'd like to take a shot at some of my ideas, by all means, give it a try and see if you can make some money doing it. But at any rate, let's go ahead and start here with the. Hold on, let's talk about me a little bit more. First, we have here are the two MetaTrader 4, the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 EAs I have out right now that are available at the marketplace at MQL5. We also have Trading Forex for Profit. This is my website that I'm building to help me become a better trader and help other people become better traders. Then we have the my trading here, which is the only trade I have right now, and the Audacity Capital's May Traders Cup is a dollar versus the yen trade, looking to sell it. Based on some rhetoric that came on the Japanese side, and I'm not seeing the action that I'm looking for. So we'll see how long I hold on to this trade, because I am actually losing money holding this trade due to the carry trade that still exists between the dollar and the yen. With that, let's go ahead and get into what is happening today in the markets. Right here, we have the Japanese yen right here above the U.S. dollar. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this to way down here and this way up here, actually. But these all shift around on a daily basis, so it's not like you've got any long-term things. This will all be different, completely different by the end of the day. By the end of the New York session, for instance. New York session has not started yet. New York session starts in about 2.5 hours. Here we have the risk on, risk off O-meter, as I call it. And it is right here at neutral. So we're not seeing a whole lot of, right on the board of neutral and risk on. So they're kind of thinking of throwing some money around, but right now they're kind of holding on to their money and going with maybe not trading at all. Here we have the Forex world. Oh, that was yesterday. Let's see what's happening today. Today we've got a whole lot of PMI information coming out. Looks like it's all red for the Eurozone. And then up here, we don't have a whole lot going on. Look at that, dead zero on the U.S. dollar versus the yen in the last 6 hours. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for volatility. So maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. So now we'll go to the U.S. 10. This is the U.S. 10-year bond yield. It is not quite surging as much. So this is an indication that inflation may be cooling off. It is hitting came close to touching the 2024 high daily close, so that might be an indication there for it to come down a little bit. Japanese yen still going up a little bit more, not as much as I would like to get this trade to work out and to unwind the carry trade, but we're not there yet. So with that, let's go to the DXY. Let's go to the euro versus the pound. Euro versus the pound is still stronger than the euro, but not by a whole lot. It's coming down into the strong support area right here. It's giving it 3 touches. We'll see if it goes for a 4th touch and can possibly break through. Let's see. DXYs after that. Wow. Talk about bottom of going nowhere. 99.13, and it slipped right back into that resistance range between 99 and 99.20. So we'll see if if it can finally get out of there. Looks like that. As far as the close daily close goes, looks like 99.30 is the top on that. Dollar versus the euro versus the dollar, perking up a little bit, not enough to write home about. Dollar versus the yen, again, perking up just a little bit, but again, not really a whole lot of conviction going into that trade. I wouldn't chase that. Dollar versus the pound, right? Dollar versus the Swissy, right here. Not one of my favorites to trade. I traded it years ago and got wiped out when the Swiss National Bank in 2015, when the Swiss National Bank decided to go to negative interest rates, and that liquidated my account in one fell swoop because I had the opposite direction. And I should have not followed the guys. I want to maybe get into that trade. I had the right direction, and then an hour before, I decided to sanity check myself with the traders at Morgan Stanley and among other firms, and found they were going the opposite direction. And then that's when, well, my broker almost went out of business that day too. They had to stop and raise money to to keep operating. That was FXCM back then. Let's see, dollar versus the yen going up, but not again. The trend is slightly up, but it's again not a whole lot to really get crazy about. Got a low of 156.27, which I would enjoy to get out of that trade, and then we have a high of 160.37. About right at about a 400 pip range, and right now it is stuck right in the upper end of it. We'll see if that comes down. Pound versus the yen, again, still flirting with that with 214. Badly flirting with 214, but it could get up there, and that might cause more Japanese intervention, maybe more of Japanese intervention time, which is what I'm looking for in that trade on the short-term basis. It's not a long-term trade. I've got stops set, take profit set at 200 pips, and that would be good. As they typically move 300 to 400 pips. Dollar versus the CAD. Again, one day I'll figure out how to trade this without losing my shirt, but I'm not there yet. Canadian versus the yen. Nope, right there on the 20 moving average, the 20-day moving average, and ATR way down here. Everybody's taking a breather right now. Okay, 97.71 on crude oil. Look at that. Looks like we may have peace breaking out in the Middle East. Wouldn't that be unusual? So 97.72. That's a sign that the Straits of Hormuz are opening up. Maybe. Aussie versus the dollar. I saw a headline mentioning that China may be releasing some bad information, but then they never do. So we'll see what happens with that with the Aussie versus the dollar. The correlation is that China is Australia's largest trading partner, and the Australian dollar tends to mimic the market conditions for the Chinese yuan. Here we have gold versus the dollar right here, perking up over 45 finally, getting back up over 45 and thinking about going, not thinking about going higher. Palladium down marginally, platinum down marginally, palladium down marginally, and then silver holding right at 75.40. And then in the software sector, a mixed bag right here. We've got a whole bunch of slight recovery going on and a whole lot of non-recovery going on, but that's what we have in the software sector. Actually seeing, where is it? Yeah, this is another one I'm going to be watching a lot of. This is the where is it? Oh, candlesticks. I'm just not going to give me candlesticks. This is the price of electricity as released by the Fred. As a Fred document that is coming in from the Central Bank of St. Louis, of Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. So that's what's going on with that. But that is about all I've got today. If you guys like this video, then by all means hit the like button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you want to, oh yeah, if you want to talk to me directly, then by all means hit me up in the comment section, and I'll be happy to accommodate you. Happy to reply as soon as I see your comment. But thank you very much. You guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.